Arise and shine, scripture says, for your light has come. Your light has come. Hey, in a few days we celebrate Christmas, when the light of the world, the sun that created the sun, stepped on the scene to reconcile us back to God and to remind us of who we really, really are. To break the barrier of sin that separated us from fellowship in and with the Father. And now in Him we are restored to sonship. As many as believe in Him, He has given them the right to become sons and daughters of the Most High God. He has restored us to that sonship. And guess what? He's now seated at the right hand of the Father, and scripture tells me that we are seated with Him in heavenly places. Son of the Most High God, daughter of the Most High God, wake up, rise. Take your position, take your place. We have the mind of Christ. On us has been imputed the righteousness of Christ. When God looks at you and I, He sees His righteousness, because He who had no sin was made sin, so that we who had sin might become His righteousness. He who was poor became rich, so that we who were poor might become rich in Him. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but I have come that you may have life, and life to the full. And the Bible tells me in Luke 10, I think in 19, that He has given us authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing shall harm us. And yes, I know for us Pentecostals, we think that's all about shakarabaring and binding and losing. Listen, Christianity is very practical. Yes, there's that side of the spirit, but it's very practical. God has called us to have victory in the here and now, in the practical matters of life, in becoming all He has called us to be, in doing all He has called us to do, in having all He has called us to have. Listen, success is living out your purpose. I like what Myron Golden says: you can make money doing everything else other than your purpose. You can even become very famous doing everything else other than your purpose. And yes, you will have money and be wealthy and be famous, but you will still not be successful, because success is when you do what you are called to do, when you become all you are called to become. So, listen, the enemy is daily killing the prophets, the sons of God, by keeping you and I blind to who we really are. Listen, the people around you may not believe that you can fly, but it don't matter. God already believes that you can fly. But you see, it takes two to touch and agree. And if you will agree with God, you and Him make a majority. Rise, ye mighty people. Awaken the giant, awaken the superhero, awaken the Son of God. In and that is you. God bless.